I've always liked horses. My horse, I've always liked horses. Folks, there's something about the way they carved horses that just makes me feel like they were more than just food. Um, I have not heard, and I'm not trying to make us whatever, but well, I have heard that dogs were domesticated much longer than I had realized. Well, why not the horse? Anyway, um, I see several horses in this sculpture. Three, possibly four on the back. They just stand out to me. Do you see the three horses? I'm wondering if academia has been aware of rock art and maybe they go, well, it doesn't add anything to the history or whatever. Well, you guys let them know they're full of, or we will. I ain't going nowhere. Folks, next week I want to put this box up on the table and I want to keep my mouth shut and I just want to see what y'all see in that one that I cannot identify. Folks, sometimes I hesitate saying anything because I feel like later that it sounds ridiculous. Sometimes I'm not good with words. Sometimes I am. Folks, some of you have heard this story. I was one that was chained facing a wall inside a cave with the light from the mouth of the cave. But all I could see was my shadow and the shadows of others chained to the wall. Then I was freed and climbed to the light. I was blinded for many years, but now I see. I see that it is my duty to go back into the cave and try to free others that see only their own shadows and the shadows of others. I can't do this alone. I have friends now. What a blessing. Help me out, folks. I want to publish a joke book, new jokes, just about rocks. For instance, a girl walked into a museum once with a parrot on her shoulder. The curator came and asked the parrot, "Help me out, folks." That's all I got. Folks, what I want to talk about, what I want to make discussion about is opposing eyes. When a person, well, me, you, everybody, sees something that we think is an eye, then we will, kind of basically look for the rest of some sort of image, a nose, mouth, trunk, but that's, it's not, it's, what I want, the eye, yes, of course, but I want you to allow the image, just not the whole thing, of a wing, the head of a bird, a trunk, uh, the and then I forgot what I was talking about. Folks, I think what is very important about studying rock art is to realize that every one of us throughout eternity is different. So every artist was different, and we have to learn the language of each of us. And this is an example of how I see rock art and the different. I just don't see the stone. I see the person that created the art. For instance, this is my language at this moment, and it's a message to the scouts. 17 days from now, we will gather many hunters and go seek out the saber-tooth that hunts at night and robs our cradles. Now, I know this is nonsense, but we must understand anthropology. We must understand ourselves. And if we can, I think we will be able to understand rock art.